Very good morning, dear Paul and dear friends. Thank you very much for making beautiful and hard effort to meditate and in continuing the practice. The meditation does not happen by itself. At least for a while, we have to meditate. There are many things are there. They happen by themselves in the world, in our life, but not the meditation. Fortunately or unfortunately, it doesn't happen automatically. If it happens automatically, then we all are already enlightened. But I don't know why it doesn't happen automatically. Therefore, if somebody wants to be enlightened, if somebody wants to transform herself or himself, then must meditate. And to meditate, we have to make an effort. If no effort, no meditation. The practice is depending on our effort. Therefore, dear friends, the effort is taking very important place in this spiritual journey. We already realized this, that it's a journey. Meditation is a journey. The meditation is bringing us, taking us from here to somewhere. Here means not where we are physically, but here to somewhere. So it's a journey, and that journey does not happen by itself. You know, the water is falling down from clouds to the earth, just falling down. The rain does not make any effort to fall down. It simply falls down. And then the water is flowing down, 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 down through drains, canals, rivers, to all the way to the great ocean. The water does not make any effort to flow down, go to the bottom. And when we fall down from a tree or from a higher place, we don't have to make any effort to go to the bottom. It happens. No need to make any effort to fall down. But walking up is different. Climbing up is different. Going upstream is different. Therefore, the Buddhism says the meditation is something going upstream, swim upstream, not to opposite direction. Only then
Upul, no, we don't hear you. No, we don't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now you hear, no?
Yeah, now we hear.
I don't know why you are not.
The last thing we heard, Upul, the last thing you said we heard was the Buddha said meditation is like going upstream, going against the stream. That we heard.
Now we don't hear you again.
And that's enough. No, that's enough.
Now we hear you again.
Yeah, going upstream. Yeah, by going down, water can see the great ocean. And some yogis, some meditators believe that is the destination to meet the great ocean, because a single drop of water is not safe. Single drop of water is in a danger situation. Therefore, it has to go to the great ocean, and it has to become part of the great ocean, and then no harm. So, so most of yogis are dedicating themselves for that, and they believe that is the ultimate solution, ultimate liberation, to become part of the great ocean. We are like separate water drops. And yeah, partly that is very logical. But to go to the great ocean, we don't have to make a lot of effort. We have to just flow with the current. That's it. That's enough. And we have to trust the stream, trust the river, trust the current. And we have to surrender to it. And then one day we will be there. The river is carrying us there. And they believe that is the eternal solution. But actually, that is not the eternal solution. Water cannot stay as the great ocean forever. Whenever the sun comes, whenever the sun rays touch the great ocean and heat the water, then the water has to be evaporated. No water can say, no, I don't want to evaporate. I want to stay with the great ocean as part of the great ocean. No, then again, the water is evaporating, whether the water wants or not. And again, it has to become a cloud, and again, it has to fall down to the earth as rain. So it's a circle we call water circle. Therefore, dear friends, going to the great ocean and becoming part of the great ocean is not the way to liberate from the Buddhist point of view. That's why the Buddhism says we have to swim upstream, not downstream, upstream. When we go upstream and upstream and upstream, then the canals become narrow and narrow and narrow. That's true. when we go downstream, then canals are becoming rivers, and rivers are becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. Finally, even ships are going, and then meet the great ocean. But when we go upstream, becoming smaller, narrow, 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 and one day we can meet the spring, the fountain. And some yogis say that is the end of the journey, to meet the fountain, to meet the spring, the original source. Well, that is also a logical way of thinking, but actually we have to go one step beyond, one step more, above the spring, above the fountain. Then we are out of the circle. So you can imagine the picture, the circle of the water cycle, and the great ocean is temporary. It's a temporary place for relax, rest. Temporary means maybe 100 of years, 200 of years. It doesn't matter, but only for temporary relaxation. But whenever heat comes up to this certain degrees, then the water is evaporating. The great ocean cannot keep the water. No, no, this is my water. You cannot take them away from me. No, the water is evaporating and becoming clouds. Clouds are becoming thick, thicker and thicker, and then finally again falling down. So we don't have to make any effort for this to become a part of the circle. Either way, this way or that way. But dear friends, go upstream is different. To meet the spring and not staying there. We have to go to the original, our origin, and even we have to go one step further. Only then we are out of the circle. So that is the journey. And yeah, better to have some kind of a picture, imagination about this. And you can reflect on this. When you are free, please reflect on this. There are circle, both way, circle, and the another journey, upstream, 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 until meeting the spring, and where the origin, and then going one step further. Then totally we are beyond the circle. So this message is just for your reflection, and to understand what we are doing and what is the practice and what is the journey, and why we had to make a continuous effort. So you can see everything is meaningful in this way. Dear friends, the meditation, yeah, it's a journey. We know now it's a journey. And this journey is becoming more and more popular. And I am very sure about this. This meditation did not so popular even during the Buddha's time. Only very few people were interested. Only in very small areas, not all over the world. But now in this century, the meditation is becoming so popular in all over the world. So everybody wants to, not everybody, but most are interested in this journey. So most are using the vehicle of meditation today. All the religions, science, and even education system, psychology, they all are using the vehicle of meditation today. Because of what? We can find the answer. And before we are giving, before I am giving an answer to this question, I can raise another question. What is the difference in between today world and the past? I mean, 100 years ago, 500 years ago, maybe many differences, but what do you feel? What is the most significant difference today and yesterday, present world and past, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago? Maybe many answers come. Modern technology, science, yes, all are very true. What I have noticed is, what I have discovered is, today the modern world has too many targets than the past in the history. Targets are always there. Whenever humans are there, targets are there. Achievements are there. Goals are there, of course. But today, too many goals. So many goals. And the life is becoming shorter and shorter. Targets, goals, ambitions are becoming larger and larger and larger. So what is the result? Time is passing very quickly. The time is today passing very quickly, very fast. And so many duties and responsibilities and achievements and targets. Then what are the results? No time. No time. We heard this from many. Many says today, no time, no time, no time. And within a short period of time, we had to achieve many things. Therefore, the modern concept is multitasking. Multitasking. So, achieving many things within a short period of time. And no time to rest. No time to rest. So, no time to rest, and The life is becoming shorter and shorter. Time is passing faster and faster. Many things to be achieved, and the result is stress. And we hear this word today more than any other day in humans' history. Stress out, stress. So the modern human society is sinking in the stress now up to here. Slowly, now up to here. But still the humans can breathe. But humans know still sinking, going down. So if we don't do anything, something to come out, then within a short period of time, up to here and finish. Therefore, humans are now hanging, catching everything, whatever, to come out from this vicious circle. Everything, yoga, mantra, everything, mysterious things, but they do not give us a strong hand to come out from this problem. And fortunately, humans found this meditation. The modern science found this meditation in 1970 or something, and then they realized this is the only hope. And now it is very popular and everybody wants to meditate because of this stress. Dear friends, all of our other problems are coming out of the stress. Most of our problems, physical problems, psychological, emotional, relationship problems, financial problems, economical problems, political problems, environmental problems, all are coming from this stress. No time. And with this meditation practice, humans can stay this level. The stress level is here now, not sinking deeper. And then they are happy. The modern society is happy because they can talk, they can eat, they can hear, see, and they think that's enough. But the rest of the body is inside of these stress conditions. But they have some hope with this meditation practice, with this mindfulness practice. They are not going deeper into this hell. And somehow, dear friends, that is true. With meditation, one can relax herself or himself very quickly. There are many other relaxation methods. Out of 100, out of 1,000, the meditation is the best. That's true. With meditation, we can relax our body up to the last point. And that is a great gift for the humans. For the ordinary society, it's a great gift. And therefore, for the ordinary society, that is the most valuable and expensive thing. But from spiritual point of view, that is the most cheapest thing. That is the most cheap thing. What you can gain from the meditation. It's very cheap one. From the spiritual point of view, but from the ordinary point of view, that is the most valuable and expensive and ultimate result. If you can relax yourself for a while. So, dear friends, with the meditation, we can relax ourselves. So, the vehicle of meditation is bringing us to this, that relaxation. So that is the cheapest journey of meditation. Very cheap journey for you and me. But for many people pay a lot of money for this cheap journey. And for them, that is the only journey, only expectation. What they expect, that's all. Just to relax. Just to relax. That's all. And they think meditation is only for that. But dear friends, there are few more journeys one can travel by the meditation, the vehicle of meditation. Few more journeys. This is the shortest journey and cheapest. Yeah, so we don't have to discuss about this, how to relax, how many stages are there, the relaxing stages we don't have to discuss because it's everybody knows. Oh, very understand this, everybody can realize how everybody
now,
can get.
Your mic is not so strong at the moment.
Everybody can, all of you can read these popular books and you can hear, you can get information about this. But if you further meditate, if you do not stop your meditation after relaxing yourself, if you further meditate, then the journey is going on. It is going on and on. It never stops. The meditation doesn't say, oh, this is the destination. Now you are relaxed. So my responsibility is over. My journey is over. You can stay there. No, the meditation does not say this. But unfortunately, most of passengers are getting down from the vehicle, from the bus, when they feel they are relaxed. Oh, how nice. Enough. So stay in the car. Stay in the bus, stay in the train, stay in the plane. Please do not get off and make effort, continue effort. Even though you feel that you are fully relaxed, your body is fully relaxed, your mind is fully relaxed, your thoughts are relaxed, your bodily sensations are relaxed. But please continue the journey. Continue the practice. Don't give up. So then the meditation is bringing us a very beautiful journey. After that, this first part is not actually beautiful. It is just some kind of feeling, relaxed experience. That's all. But of course, that would be very beautiful for people who are stressed out. That's true. Who are suffering because of the stress conditions. That's very true. But the real beautiful journey starts from that. So that is the beginning of the beautiful journey. So we meditate and meditate. And then the meditation is bringing us into the depth of our inner self, or we can say to the depth of the consciousness, to depth of the mind. Go through the mind, go through the consciousness, go through ourself. And usually thoughts, the mind, mental movements, they are not very positive. They don't give us any positive picture, because they are problematic. Thoughts are problematic. They make problems. The mind is wandering, and we are becoming emotional because of the mind. We are forgetting because of the mind, and we cannot forget things which we want to forget because of the mind. So we are having many troubles and issues because of so-called mind, mental status, mental movements, thoughts. So therefore we don't want to go into them. But actually they are just like the surface of the mind. Those things are just like the skin, just like the skin of maybe orange, yellow orange. The skin is bitter. So no one wants to eat. Beautiful, but no one wants to eat. But actually that's the skin of the mind. Those wandering mind, living in the past, dwelling in the future, thoughts, overthinking, all are just the skin of the mind. And very tiny, very slim skin, not hundred of meters thing, no. And we are hitting to the skin. We have problems because of the skin. We are dealing with only with the skin. We don't go through it. And with the meditation, one can go through it. And then the real taste, the taste of the mind, we begin to experience after that. So that is the second part of the journey. The first part is relaxing. That is only the first part of the journey. And if we continue the journey, only then we can experience the taste of the journey, taste of the mind, taste of the consciousness. So the second part of the journey actually very artistic. Very artistic. If we continue the practice, we can see the beauty of mind. before we experience the ugliness of the mind, and that is not the real shape and color and picture of the mind. Is something wrong. And that practice is also very beautiful, very comfortable, very aesthetic. Like you are walking in the park, in the garden, in the flower garden, something like that. You can see many different beauties of yourself, your inner self, your consciousness. And some meditators, some yogis are thinking, oh, that's enough. Now we see the other side of the mind, the beautiful side, the taste, instead of the bitterness, and that's enough. No more. And yeah, one can stay there. But dear friends, if you are still inside of the car of meditation, then it is moving further. So please do not get down, get off. Do not become blind because of the beauty of the mind. The mind is so beautiful and more beautiful than all the beauties in the universe. That is very true. This statement comes from the Buddhism. The mind is so beautiful, more beautiful than all the beauties in the world. And one can realize that's very true, very true. It's maybe too much beautiful. And therefore, a meditator can become hypnotized by own beauty, own inner beauty. And they can come to this conclusion, or this is the heaven, this is the enlightenment. So much pleasure is there, so much joy is there, so much taste is there. So then you are not looking for external joy or external taste as before. No need. The real taste, the real joy you experience within you. And then whatever happens to the world doesn't matter. Even when you are relaxed in the first part of your meditation, then the world does not affect you as before. Whatever happens in the world does not make you stress and disturb you as before. If you are relaxed, fully relaxed. If you are not relaxed, then even small things can affect you strongly. But if you go further, if you are in the journey of this artistic trip, then whether world is ugly or world is bitter, no matter actually, that is the illusion. The reality is beautiful. The real beauty is here. So then you want to meditate and stay in this beauty. You don't want to engage with worldly things. Maybe you want to become a full-time meditator. So once you experience a bit of taste of inner self, then you may want to be a full-time meditator. That's why how most people become full-time meditators. They want to always experience that taste. And that's their achievement. And they are happy for a while, not forever, for a while. Then they stop the car, stop the engine, and throw away the key, and they want to settle down there forever. But dear friends, we can go further. We should not switch off the engine. We should not be hypnotized by the inner beauty or inner taste. That's why we had to be more and more alert when we meditate, not when we are in normal life. For normal life, for day-to-day life, small amount of awareness is more than enough. Of course, it needs some awareness, some mindfulness, not to be trapped in what is happening in the world, in our everyday life. But it's small amount of awareness is enough to protect yourself when you are dealing with the world, when you are doing your daily activities. But when you meditate, when you are going deeper and deeper and deeper into the practice, then of course you need sharp awareness. Because those traps are actually very subtle. Those joys, tastes are very high. So dear friends, stay in the car, don't switch off, don't give up the practice, don't give up the effort, continue, please continue. Become more and more aware. Then the third part of the journey begins. The third part of the journey. What is the third part of the journey? The first, relaxing part. The second is the beauty part. The third part of the journey is energy level. Usually we think we are weak. Our mind is weak. How many times we think in this way? How many times we hear these statements? How many times we say this? My mind is weak. I am weak person. I am a weak person. Mind is not strong. Dear friends, that is also not the real mind. We are always talking about the skin of the mind. Just the skin of the mind. Yes, thoughts are not so strong. That's true. They are just like shadows. No shadow can be strong. So after the second part of the journey, and if you continue it, then the third journey begins, that is energy. Energy level, energy dimension. Only then we can realize how strong our mind is. Strong means actually the real power of the mind. True power of the mind. How many things that our mind can do? How many possibilities are there? How many abilities are there? Even the mind doesn't know this. The mind does not know how many things that it can do. Really, dear friends, if you start to make a list, number one, what the mind can do, number two, number three, number four, without doing anything in your life, if you live for 80 years, 50 years, or 100 years, if you continually doing this, making a list, how many things can do, one day you will die, but the list is not finished. The mind, even the mind does not know how powerful it is, how many capabilities are there, abilities are there, the real capacity. If you want to sleep, you can sleep. If you want to stay awake, you can stay awake. If you want to eat, you can eat. If you want to fast, you can fast. You just need the thought. You just need the determination. That's all. If you just, what you have to say is, you have to just tell to your mind, I want to fast. Then the mind say, okay, you can fast, no problem. If you want to sleep, you can sleep. So you have to tell these things to your mind. I want to stay awake for a while. Okay. Then the mind is helping you to stay awake. No sleepiness at all. And if you want to remember things, you have to just tell to your mind, I want to remember these things. Then you remember. You are not forgetting these things. These are very simple examples, dear friends. Infinity possibilities are there. So this third part of the journey is never ending, never ending. It's like a Disneyland. Maybe, yeah, Wonderland. Yes. And only very few yogis are entering into the third part of the journey because most are happy about the first part. Few are happy about the second part and they are satisfied. They don't want to go further. So maybe only very few are entering into the third part of the journey. And most of them are being stuck in this third part of the journey. Because of what? Because of the ego. Once you realize the real power of the mind, then that's the only thing what the ego wants. In the beginning, the ego doesn't want to meditate. The ego does everything to disturb your practice. Because it says, what nonsense? Are you mad to meditate? To go to this 5-day retreat? What you can gain? Nothing. Just pain. Just boring experience. But when you become experience the real power of meditation, the real power of the mind, the consciousness, then the ego never ever allow you to stop the practice. The ego wants to keep you inside of this journey. So, dear friends, there is one more journey, but we don't have to discuss about it today. So you better to have this picture now. I think you are already having these images, the circle of the life or circle of the water. We are just like a small drop of water, and And you may believe that one day you are becoming part of the great ocean, then no problem, no harm, you are fully safe, but it's an illusion. And it takes some time, of course, but no need to make effort to go to the ocean. It just flow with the current. Then one day you will be there, and you can stay there for a while, but not forever. Whenever the pressure and heat comes, you have to disappear. And again you have to become a cloud. Again you have to become a rain and fall down. Same circle. So this is the majority is going most. And only very few are going upstreams. And then when they find the spring, then they think that's the end of the journey. So this is the second picture, second episode. And the third one is, no, you have to go one step further, away from the spring, above the spring. Then you are not becoming a part of the circle anymore. That's the one picture or one paragraph. And the second, the journey with meditation. It is going to the relaxation, physical and mental. And that's the most need. And that is the most expensive thing for them. But for us, that is the most cheapest thing, cheap journey. And the second is the beauty of the mind, the taste of the mind. And the third one is the power of the mind. So, dear friends, let us continue the practice. Use the vehicle. We do not get down, get off, switch off the vehicle and throw away the key and being stuck at anywhere. Let us continue the practice. The journey is the destination. The journey is the destination. Let us enjoy the practice. Thank you very much.
So, dear Upul, can you hear me?
Yes, Paul. Yes.
Thank you very much for sharing your clarity and your experience with us.
Oh, you are welcome, Paul.
So now I will, during half an hour, summarize your talk in Dutch. And we see each other this afternoon.
Thank you. See you later.